Hello everyone, in this video we are going to see an interesting SQL interview question. The question is, given a table of tweet data over a specific time period, calculate the 3-day rolling average of tweets for each user. Output the user ID, tweet date and rolling average rounded to 2 decimal places. We are given the table tweets which has 3 columns, user ID, tweet date and tweet count. Here is the sample data and here is the expected output. If you see here, 6-1 is the first day. So on the first day, the rolling average is 2. Our second day is 6-2. So we have 1 day prior to 6-2, which is 6-1. Our rolling average is 2 plus 1 divided by 2, which is 1.5. On 6-3, we have 2 prior days, 6-1 and 6-2. So the rolling average is 2 plus 1 plus 3 divided by 3, which is 2. On 6-4, we have to find the rolling average of 3 prior days, which is 6-2, 6-3 and 6-4. So our rolling average is 2.67. Similarly, on 6-5, we have to find the rolling average of 6-3, 6-4 and 6-5, which is 4. I hope the question is clear. Now let's get into the approach. In order to solve this problem, let's break down into 3 different steps. The first step is to find the rolling average tweet counts for each user. On 6-1, we have only 1 record, so our rolling average is 2. On 6-2, we have 2 records, so we are finding the average for 2 days. On the third day, we are finding the average for prior 3 days. For 6-4, we are finding the average for prior 4 days. Similarly, on 6-5, we are finding the average of prior 5 days. The next step is to calculate the rolling average tweet counts for each user over 3 days period. Likewise here, on 6-1, we have only 1 record, so our average is 2. On 6-2, we are finding the average of 2 days. And for the remaining days, we are finding the average of prior 3 days. And the last step is to round the result to 2 decimal places. I hope the approach is clear. Now let's get into the implementation. Let's write the SQL. Here is our input table. Let's query our table. Here is our sample data. We have 3 columns, user ID, tweet date and tweet count. First let's select user ID. Tweet date. Now let's find the rolling average. Average of tweet counts over partition by, we are going to find the average for each user IDs. So we are going to partition based on user ID. In order to find the rolling average, we have to order the result based on the tweet date. Order by tweet date. This will be our rolling average. Let me alias it rolling average. Now let's run the query. We got the rolling average for each day. Now we have to find the rolling average for prior 3 days. In order to do that, we have to get the rows between two preceding and current row. This will take the average of 2 preceding and the current row. Let me change the alias 3 days. Now let's run our query. We got the rolling average for 2 preceding and the current row. That is the rolling average for 3 prior days. Now let's round up our result. Round two decimal places, comma 2. That's pretty much it. Now let's run our code. Here is our result. Now let's submit it. Our solution got accepted. I hope you like this video and I'm sure that you learned something new today. If you do like this video, please consider to subscribe and I will see you in yet another interesting SQL interview question. Thank you.